Well, when you think of Louisiana, you can't help but think of all the amazing food there is to eat in that state. And there's no denying, well, arguably a little bit, that Louisiana is one of the best states in the country for seafood, because we in Florida are pretty proud of ours as well. But for the past 14 years, chefs from all over the country gather in New Orleans to compete in the 2017 Great American Seafood Cook-Off. And joining us today to give us a sneak preview of the event is the host of the event, Louisiana's Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser. Billy, good to see you, man. How many chefs are participating this year, and how do they qualify to get in this cook-off?
Well, we invite chefs from every state in the country, and this year we have 13 great chefs from all over. Jason Perry of the Fish House, right there from Florida, will be participating. And we have our first queen of seafood here in Louisiana, Bonnie Bro, who will be representing the great state of Louisiana. But it's a great competition to promote domestic seafood, and we're looking forward to a great competition.
Absolutely. What are some of the dishes that the chefs are going to be preparing? Are they secret? Or they get different items they got to definitely use?
Well, most of the chefs bring seafood from their state if they're lucky enough to have seafood, and they keep that a secret. Last year, the chef from Mississippi won with a beautiful shrimp dish, but I believe he used Louisiana shrimp. We checked the DNA, so we think he pulled them out the Gulf here in Louisiana.
All right. What do you think the rise in some of the seafood consumption is due to over the last year or so?
Well, it's a great protein, it's healthy, and what we want to do here in New Orleans for this great event is to highlight the importance and the quality of domestic seafood here in the United States. Imports come from all over the world into America, and we want to show not only the taste and quality of domestic seafood, it's safe and it's the best in the world. And obviously along the Gulf Coast from Florida to Texas, we know better than anyone the best seafood in the world comes out of the Gulf of Mexico.
That's right, that's right. And you know, look, seafood is so deeply rooted in Louisiana's history and culture. Talk, as somebody who knows that very well, talk a little bit about that and why that is.
Well, you know, it's fresh. It comes out the Gulf right on your plate. And our chefs, as do in Florida too, we don't just cook the seafood. It's a party. Every meal in Louisiana has a flavor, a flair behind it. So you're not just sitting down to eat the seafood. It's entertaining, as the competition will be at the convention center here in New Orleans. People from all over will show up to watch these chefs as they prepare it. So it's not just a good taste. It's their little bit of bam that they throw in the pot to cook up this seafood and make it the best it can be.
Now, I love hearing you talk about the seafood, the Gulf Coast, because we here in Florida want the local shrimp being purchased more. And just want to get your take real quick as we finish up, why it's so important that all of us around these different states on the coast buy local.
Well, I think it's important to help the local economy, but also so many of these fishermen struggle year in and year out with the pricing of domestic seafood being flooded by cheap imports. So I think by highlighting the quality of the product that we're preparing that's coming out of the Gulf from our local fishermen is so important, as we'll be doing this weekend here in New Orleans, and having chefs from all over the country and then bringing that message back home will surely help us drive the prices up of our domestic seafood and keep our fishermen in business.
Love it. Thanks for joining us today, Billy, and enjoy the food out there. I'm a little jealous.
Thank you. Come see us in Louisiana.
And we'd like to thank the Louisiana Seafood Marketing and Promotion Board for making that segment possible.